mic up and running yet or not. Looks like we are. Is everything still sounding weird?
Introducing smart dogs. Are they the answer to distracted driving? Nope. But Geico has a simple tip. Turn on Do Not Disturb while driving mode.
I don't think it's because I've got Twitch running on... Oh, maybe it is. Hold on. Let me see something really quick. I don't think my desktop audio should be coming through. Hey, Spencer, what's going on? Is it still sounding dumb? Or did restarting it fix it? Because if that fixes it, that's like, I guess what I should just almost do every single time I start to stream. Ah, yes, audio issues. Fantastic. I don't know if I'll ever figure out what the deal with that is. Turn it down a little bit at least. So one of those troubleshooting things I've tried to figure out and like watch things online, but I've never been able to quite get a grasp as to what's been going on with it. Yeah, yeah, Spencer, that's exactly what happened this past December and the December before. Like, there were times where it was like, oh, this is going to sound terrible, but then I would restart the stream and everything would be fine. So I'm not entirely sure what the issue is. I don't know if I've got something running in the background that's causing problems. Or if it's because it's the way it's running through my mic, maybe? I don't know. I wouldn't think that would be it. Because there's been other times I've used this microphone and not had any problems. What I can do in the meantime, I guess, is turn the volume on the game down and hopefully someone who's a little more knowledgeable, like maybe if Ren or someone else stops in, we can get figured out. So anyway, it is World IBD Awareness Day. And as most of you out there know, I, along with a few other folks, Rob and Brad and Mark, we put on a gaming marathon called Gaming for Guts. And I thought this year that it'd be kind of fun to do something kind of in between marathon sessions. And since the Castlevania Collection just came out this past Thursday, I thought, well, you know what, let's do kind of an impromptu stream. Let's see if... you know, we can't just maybe raise a little bit more awareness of the standard Gaming for Guts charity marathon that we do in December for Crimson Clytus Awareness Week. I just thought this might be a fun little thing to do for a little while on a Sunday afternoon. So we'll go for a couple hours and just see what some of this has to offer. Now, of course, anyone who's watched me stream before, you've seen me play Castlevania. You've seen me play Simon's Quest. You've seen me play Dracula's Curse. You've seen me play Super Castlevania 4. You've seen me play Bloodlines. So, what's nice about this collection is you've also got the Castlevania Adventure, which was a Game Boy game originally. It came out in '89. It was one of those early Game Boy games. So I know that one runs a little sludgy. I've played that one before. Back when it first came out, some friends of mine that had Game Boys, you know, had that game and I played it a little bit. I think I played through like the first level. So I don't know a whole lot about that game. The second Game Boy game, Belmonts Revenge, I don't know anything about it at all except for what I saw of it in Game Player's magazine. And then we've got Kid Dracula that came out in the early 90s, which is kind of a spoof of the Dracula series, or I'm sorry, the Castlevania series. And it's kind of a cutesy take on Dracula and Castlevania in general. I know that there are some cuted up versions of some Castlevania music on there. I saw some gameplay footage of it here in the last few days, but this was never released in America. I know that there was a Game Boy game that came out, but I have no idea how closely it related to the original Famicom game. And then we've got this bonus book that came out. I haven't even looked into this yet, but we'll maybe try to take a look at that a little bit later on. So to get things started, I think we're just going to try to maybe play through the first Castlevania here and see how that goes. Now, I'm playing on the Switch, and one of the things with that is you can either play with your normal Switch Joy-Cons, or luckily for me, I've got one of these handy-dandy little NES controllers that you could buy. The pair of these was a little expensive, but to play the online Switch games, to play stuff like this, I really thought it was the way to go. So I think this was a well worth it purchase. So we're going to play with a little bit of the NES controller, see how that works. One of the disadvantages of playing with this, though, is the button that you need to go into your menu, your in-game menu. This controller doesn't have that. So you can only get back into the menu screen by going to the home screen on the actual Switch and then playing, then going through and adjusting things with your controller. So we'll maybe do that here. Hey, Hungry, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome. We're just finally getting started here. I wanted to try to get up about an hour ago, but I had trouble finding some of the cords I needed. I actually had to go over to a buddy's place and get the cords for my capture device. So that's a long story that I won't quite get into here. So anyway, let's get into some Castlevania. Oh, that looks pretty. Push start key. Ah, you follow. Thank you, Hungry. Appreciate it. Oh, let's see what we can do here. I haven't even played this yet. This came out Thursday. So this is going to be kind of a, you know, we'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can get this treasure here. Oh, there we go. I am not a speedrunner of this game. By any means. So if you're gonna, I know if any of you saw the Renaissance playthrough of this when he was doing a race against Nefarious West. I forgot to tag him on Twitch or Twitter. Man, those dudes went through this game in under 20 minutes. I've never been able to do that. I'm one of those, I'm going to poke around and pick up every candle and, you know, get all the hidden treasures and poke around and take my time. Although I really should learn how to do better with some of the speedrun strats. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? Oh, thank you, Hungry. And yes, I have played this game many times, Hungry. Let's see if I can do this speedrun strat. Oh, I missed him. You can use one of those bats to kind of propel off of and skip this part. Oh, I almost got it. That's as close as I've ever gotten on that. Let's see if we can do that. I want to get it. I want to get it. Ah, see, that's what always happens. I always get pushed back. I never go forward. So I've never been able to get the timing of that. I've only tried a few times, so I'm going to try one more time and see what happens. Oh, almost. Just didn't get high enough. So we'll get the wall meat like you need. Does a body good. See, I always like to go and get all my little secret treasures. Get some points so that I can rack up a good score. Oh, I did? Oh, okay. I didn't realize I'd... Hey, you're here for the wall meat. Well, hey, if you're here for wall meat, this game has plenty of wall meat, Anthony. Ah, come on. Get that. There we go. Thank you. Get our double shot here. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Well, how's it looking? How's the... I know the game's sounding stupid right now if you can still hear it. But, yeah, wall meat is the best, Hungry. Oh, the NES book. Or SNES book. Man, give me a second. I'll go grab that really quick. Hold on. Hold on one sec. I'll go get that book. Thanks for reminding me, Anthony. I meant to grab that. All right. Video's a little choppy. Okay. Freezing occasionally. Well, if I need to restart the stream, just let me know. Anyway, the book that Anthony had brought up, it's called the SNES Omnibus Volume 2. There is a Volume 1, but I didn't get an article on that one. Anyway, the author of this, his name is Brett Weiss. He's written a ton of video game related books. And, gosh, it was probably about 2 years ago now. He put a call out on Facebook in some of the retro gaming groups I'm a part of and said, hey, anyone that's ever been involved in the gaming industry, whether you're on YouTube, you've maybe worked at a game, like a GameStop or a video game store, anything like that, let me know. I would love to get your thoughts on certain games. I see what you guys are talking about here, actually. I just saw how frozen everything was getting there. Anyway, so I responded and said, hey, I'm not on YouTube or anything, but I used to work at GameStop. What articles do you need written for? And, he gave me this big long list of things that, here are articles that have already been written for. And I was like, man, a lot of the games I'd like to write for, they've already, been taken, like Super Castlevania 4, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Street Fighter, Blackthorn, all these things. But there was one game that I'd actually played that, wasn't accounted for, and that game was Ncaa Basketball. So the way he split up the book is he obviously split it up into volumes 1 and volume 2. Volume 2 just came out about a month ago. So if you look here, if I can find it, and what's funny is this game actually ended up getting a bunch of write-ups for it. We'll see if we can, if I can show this on here or not. Since this thing is a huge beast of a book and I can't really even see. But if you look right there, it's my name. He called them Insider Insights, is how he described it. And so, yeah, I got to be part of a big book, and I thought that was kind of cool. So that's that. And actually, when I was originally kind of thinking about doing something for this weekend, I thought, it might be kind of fun to play through some of the basketball games that I've played in the past and kind of give a little insight on the article I wrote. Because basically what the article says is, growing up, we all loved playing Double Dribble on NES. That was great. And then Ncaa Basketball was the first basketball game that came out on Super Nintendo, and we were all like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And at first, we were telling ourselves, oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. And then as we played it, it was like, well, maybe this isn't really for us. It wasn't kind of the fast-paced arcade action that we had gotten used to with Double Dribble. It was a little more in-depth, a little more detailed kind of basketball game. But then when NBA Jam came out, it was like, yes, this is what we were wanting for arcade and home console basketball playing, because it gave you a little bit more of a chance to yell at your friends and punch them in the arm. Anyway, so that's that. I guess we will get back into the Castlevania-ing here. And hello, Deviant. I saw you come in, but I was in the middle of talking, and can't get away from that. Come here. I missed him. Went too soon. Let's see if I can do it. The problem with trying to hit this guy sometimes is, there we go. You got to hit him twice, and it's hard to throw the boomerang since you have to hit up. It makes you want to go the opposite way of where you want to throw the boomerang. Alright, so everything seems to be running a little better now, though. I hope. Ah! And we'll get another little treasure here. You just got to stand here for a second, and then look at that. Treasures! I had the thought the other day, with as much money bags and treasures that you find throughout Dracula's castle, and especially in Castlevania 4, when you've got that whole treasure room, I kind of wondered, who has more money, Dracula or Scrooge McDuck? Because Dracula's just got money bags lying around everywhere. Chris, how's it going, man? Okay, real quick now, though. This is one of the few speedrun strats that I did learn back in the day. Learned it back in Ncaa, that you let the Medusa head come and you jump and let her hit you, and you get to skip part of that part. So, what is Kid Dracula? I don't know a whole lot about Kid Dracula, Anthony. Yeah, Japanese only spin-off, and that's the best way to put it, Deviant. It was a spin-off game that came out early 90s, and it's kind of a parody game. Oh, he tried to trick me there. Alright, so I've already got my double shot. Now I get my triple shot. Sweet! I'll make going through Medusa a little easier. Yeah, the holy water is like the weapon to have in this game. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, Spencer, that's what I've heard too, is that it's supposed to be a pretty fun just parody game, and that's all I know about it. I think there's another treasure you can get in that hallway, but I've never been able to remember where it is. Hungry, you've played it? Where did you play it? And how is it that you've played Kid Dracula, but you haven't played Castlevania? What is wrong with that picture? Holy water is so broken. It is and it's not. to me, you know, this is a tough game. To me, it helps make the game fair. That's my thought on it. But so far, everything's looking good. Everything's sounding good. I didn't even know I could make that guy disappear. Yeah, that's Chris. That's what I'm actually playing right now is the Castlevania Collection. So I'll definitely get into it before the stream is done. Go away! Go away! Ah. There you go. Good boy. Going into the fire and dying. You must have your revenge on the Reaper someday. There's a lot of people that need revenge on the Reaper, Hungry, so no worries. Holy Water is the best weapon in this game, absolutely. Best weapon in a lot of Castlevania games. This 1, 3, for sure. It's okay in Castlevania 4. I'm trying to think of what else it's okay, and it sucks in Castlevania Bloodlines, that's for sure. It's completely worthless. But you only do have two weapons in that game that are worth anything, and that's the boomerang and the axe. Death is really easy with the holy water. Just throw it before he comes out and keep throwing, and he'll be stuck. That is absolutely the best strategy, Chris. It's like the only strategy. Like if he starts moving around and those sides start coming out, man, you're done. Yeah. I mean, you know, I've beaten him with the boomerang before, but I think that's the only way I've ever been able to get past the Grim Reaper. And of course, like every time I play this, I've always got to point out this is like one of my favorite parts of this game is seeing the castle keep like that, where there's the stairway you're going to go up, and that's where you're going to go fight Dracula, and that you get to go do that in a little bit. There's even the little bridge that you start off on. I mean, how cool is that little bit of detail? I love it. Can never keep it because he kept dying. Yeah, that's the rub, Hungry, is keeping your holy water with the triple shot on it. First run I had the crosses and it was tough. Yeah, that's it. Is like back in the day we all thought, oh, the boomerang, that's the way to go, but it really wasn't. Kane is hosting me. Man, I appreciate that, Kane. Thank you. Now, I know back in Ash was behind 4-3. Man, that's not the way that's supposed to be going. Our pitching today has been a little off. But back in October, I know the Renaissance, I know some of you know Ren out there. He did this with the boomerang, and I think that's just silly. This is the way to beat these guys. Oh, Hungry, you're hosting me too. Thank you. I appreciate it. And like it says in the title, it's World IBD Awareness Day. And if you don't know what IBD is, it is inflammatory bowel disease. It's one of the ways that Crohn's and colitis are identified. And it's, you know, Crohn's and colitis are very close to me. Both of my stepsons have Crohn's disease, and so that's one of the reasons why I got involved with the Gaming for Guts and helping organize that every year. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this stream today, is because it is World IBD Awareness Day. And I just wanted to do a little bit of that to help raise awareness for that, and just spread the word about the Gaming for Guts charity marathon that I help organize every December. It usually takes place either at the beginning or the end of Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week. And so it's something really close to me. This was kind of an impromptu thing. This game just came out. Almost every year I've done Gaming for Guts, I've played at least a Castlevania game. There was one year I did 24 hours of Castlevania games. So yeah, it's just part of why I stream. It's one of the only times of the year I get to stream. I'm just really busy, so I never get to get on here as much as I might like. But it's fun, and it's just part of why I'm online. Really, before long I'll be a full-time streamer, dude. That'd be awesome. I'd love if I could do this full-time. Hey Kane, I've been streaming. I know about a half hour maybe. Ended up getting on. Oh no, that was dumb of me. Way later than I had intended to. Got back into the house a little late, and then I had trouble finding all of my correct chords, and oh man, thought I was gonna lose that for a second. Oh, and OBS has been acting stupid. Got the stream started, was having technical issues with the sound, which I'm still kind of having. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I got a little stressed out there for a minute. Am I streaming all night? No, I'm just only going to be streaming for a couple hours. We got stuff we need to do tonight. Gotta have supper with the family and stuff. So I'm just going for a couple of hours. Just kind of having a little bit of fun. Just getting on here while I can. Now this area can be very precarious, because these little hunchback guys like to leave axes for you, and you just got to be really careful before you start moving forward that you don't accidentally pick up an axe. Because trying to fight Frankenstein with anything but the holy water again really sucks. Ooh. Oh god, what? I thought I was done already. Thought I was coming up to the little bone dragon guy here. There we go. That's how you get by him. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Oh, dude, I picked that up. That is an amazing, amazing game. I love that game. That's awesome. I think I'm on the last stage of it. And yeah, it's Castlevania 3. It really is. I'd get along with Mike Tendo. Dude, you haven't played this game. And I don't know Rax the Great, but I follow Mike Tendo and... oh, yeah, Mike Tendo is... dude, you haven't played this? Yeah. You certainly can just walk by that dude, yeah. Now, granted, I had the invincibility, but you can literally just walk under that guy. And the trick now is... It's like every 10th candle you hit, I think, with your sub-weapon, you can get a multiplier. So I can go from my double shot to a triple shot. So that's why I'm doing that. And maybe even after I kill this guy, maybe I'll get another one. Oh, look at that! And the Lord did smile upon me. So now you just stand here and do this business and keep him where he belongs, just sitting right there, dying, like a chump. Like a chump. I hate the death monkeys as much as the Medusa heads, the death monkeys. I've never heard them called that. I love it. I'm going to steal that. And yeah, the hunchbacks are such a pain in these games. Especially in the later games when they start spazzing out and they'll like jump back and forth. Like, they're terrible. Terrible. Ah. Okay. See if we can do this here. Oh! No! I was supposed to kill you! Not get hit. Oh god. Come here. Come here, Skelly Man. It is time for you to die! Thank you. Oh, pff. I didn't need that. I'll take it, but I don't need it. Now, I'm trying to remember where this is coming up here. Oh god. Oh, Hungry, that guy took everyone forever, so don't feel bad. There's a spot coming up here. You can actually get a legit one-up in this game. And it's right here, and I'm trying to remember how it works. I can't remember if you just... Yep, there it is. You just sit there and walk up against that wall. You can get a one-up. That's something that I didn't learn until a few years ago, so that is not a trick I learned back in Ncaa. Oh, no! Well, this, this stream's gonna get a lot more interesting now that I lost the holy water. I don't remember where you could pick up the holy water again in this stage. I think I've already passed it. You're a grown woman. We were all children. You make it sound like I'm still not a child. Come on. Somehow my wife puts up with me. I don't know how. Come here. Okay, bye. Hard mode. Yes, this is exactly what I've... Oh, God. Yeah, oh, I know that tip very well, Deviant. That is the tip to have. Why aren't you dead? Thank you. Jeepers. Now, one of the things that is really cool about this game, or about this collection, is that Konami is going to be patching in the Japanese versions of all of these games. So, the big thing with that is Castlevania 3 is is very well known in the retro gaming community for having a souped up soundtrack. And I don't know that. And one of the cool things with that is just, I mean, the sound is just way better on the Japanese version. I think they had like an extra channel or something that they could utilize in the Famicom. Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. Okay. And so yeah, the game sounds way better on the Japanese version than it does on the US release. And oh god. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate here. There we go. Plus, the game was easier in Japan than it was in America. So, it's one of those things that I'm really curious to try that out and play it. And experience it for myself. I've seen gameplay footage of it on YouTube and stuff. But I really am excited to check that out. I think the music in Castlevania 2 was a little different as well. That, no, luckily there's some wall meat coming up. Now, Hungry, here's going to be a trick for you to know. That you can go up and down these stairs and keep getting this heart that's got 5, that gives you 5 hearts. So when you go into the fight with death, you're a little more well prepared, and then just going through this hallway in general, because you're going to end up throwing a lot of boomerangs. And so it's just a good little tip to know. It's a little easier to try to get up to where you want to be. Oh god. Oh, I need that. I need that in my life, please. Thank you. Oh no, it disappeared before I could get it. But that's just kind of a nice little, you know, again, a trick I learned back in Nom. What just happened? Where did my audio go? Oh, no. Okay, thank you. Ugh. This is gonna suck. Farming exists in action games. Yes. Hey, Sedate, what's going on? Ah. Oh, no, get away from me! No! Ah! I need this, please. Thank you. Ah! Ah! No! I was playing this on stream. It was my first time playing Castlevania in general. What platform am I playing this on? I'm actually playing this on the Switch as part of the Castlevania Collection. Oh, that was nice of you. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, where I picked up my long whip from shooting a fireball. See, and I was actually feeling pretty good about that run against the Grim Reaper there, but alas, just wasn't quite enough. Okay, let's see what... I'm gonna catch up here real quick. Considering buying this. Yeah, I suggest it. Sedate. And if you can get one of the NES controllers, I would suggest that too. Alright, Hungry, you enjoy supper. Well, we will see you later. And you can use the time stopper on the Grim Reaper. I mean, you can try to count... I mean, if you've got the holy water, that's basically a time stopper. Or does the time stopper just stop his sickles from flying around? Because I didn't think the time stopper worked on any of the bosses. Except maybe the first one. It might work on the first one. Alright, get one more and then we'll start our final assault here. Ooh. Oh, I will take that, absolutely. Thank you. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Did I holy cow, I just legit no-hit, got a no-hit run on death. Wow. I've never done that before outside of having the holy water, so that's pretty cool. support the NES controllers outside the NES app. Yeah, the only thing with playing this game though, or this collection, is the button you need to hit to get to the menu screen and like switch games and stuff. You have to go to the home menu, come back, and then when you come back, you can get access to the menu. I always feel conflicted at this part if I should get the stopwatch or keep whatever weapon I have. I think I'm going to err on the side of caution and get the stopwatch. No, it's... because you got these stupid bats, and the ones that are down low always mess me up. Oh, God, I got lucky. Oh, no! Oh, crap. See, that's what... this is the part that always messes me up. You know, like, if I'm just, like, playing through the game and not stopping and talking and stuff, I can get to here in about 20 minutes. Half the time, it takes me another 20 minutes to beat this stage, because I'm either getting killed in stupid ways by those dumb bats, or Dracula gives me fits at the end of the game, and, you know, I just suck for some reason. I think, is this a knife? No, okay. I know there's a knife coming up. I really don't want the knife now. Thank you. I thought it was nicely done, too. Oh, God. Okay, I think that one up at the top of the stairs is the knife. Oh, crap. There's the knife. Unlike Eddie Murphy in The Golden Child, I did not want the knife. Oh, no. I was going to try to sneak by him there. Oh, yeah, this is going to take a while now. Oh, I could have used that, sir. Okay, yeah. This part's going to take me a little while now. Oh, crap. Oh, no! Down the hole. Now I wonder. It's not worth it. Oh, look at that. Skills, I tells you. Or something. Oh, crap. Ah. No. Okay. Yeah, see, this is where you really want to have the stopwatches. So you can stop all these death monkeys from killing you. Okay. Usually if I can get to about here, I'm usually safe. Okay. Sir HC Man, thank you for the host, sir. And we'll see what kind of damage we can do here. Just like when I fought the Grim Reaper, another thing I like to do here is go up and down the stairs and farm some hearts for a little bit. I don't know why I'm doing it right now. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to beat Mr. Dracula, but you never know. Because the last time I played this back, Gaming for Guts back in December, every time Dracula would do his little disappear and reappear trick, he would always reappear like right on top of me and kept killing me because it was like, there's a point where if Dracula spawns on top of you in a certain way, like there's no way to avoid getting hit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Thank you. Ah. Sorry, I'm kind of having quiet time here. I need to concentrate on killing this dude and whipping him in his face. Oh, God. Shoot. See, yeah, see, that's what kept happening to me the last time I played him, was he kept doing stuff like that, where it's like, doesn't matter which way you go, you're gonna die! See, it's... I had so many problems with his first form. I know. You know, what's funny is... I mean, I used to not have problems with that first form of him for a long time, but I don't know, the last couple years, it's always just given me problems here. I don't know why. See, what's going to happen now, because I did so well that first time, you know, I mean, he was almost dead. I was getting a little excited, actually. I thought, oh, man, am I actually going to get by him here? Now I'm going to suck. That's the way of things. The new anniversary. Does it emulate well? It has so far. I haven't had any problems with it. The inputs are fantastic. I don't feel any lag at all. This is the only one I've played so far. So you know, from what I can tell, everything's good. But, you know, I don't know how the other games are gonna... Oh, shoot. Hold up. But there was been a couple of sound effects. Like when you hit some of the armored guys. That's been a little... I can tell that there's just something a little off with it. And I know, like, right now my audio's messed up, so I don't have the volume up real loud, but that's just because, for some reason, whenever I stream, I always get these weird glitches with my audio. And I should have asked Hungry when she was in here if she knows anything about how to fix that. Oh, God. See, I told you I was going to suck. Ah! Oh, shoot. Yes, you can farm hearts. Absolutely, you can farm hearts. Hey, Redox, how's it going? Morning. And yes, you can absolutely farm hearts on this part, and the hallway before the Grim Reaper. You can go up and down the stairs and farm hearts. You never knew that. Well, see, you get to learn things, new things all the time. It's a little trick I learned back in Ncaa. Yeah, I usually like to get around 30-40 hearts, and then go fight Dracula. Go down one more time and come back. Hopefully this time I'll do a little bit better. Oh, look at that. 3 times. That doesn't happen often. Oh, shoot. Why did I do that? That was very silly of me. Yeah, the trick with him is you kind of want to wait until he opens up his cape. Oh, and then jump. Oh, shoot. Why did I do that? Yeah, if you jump too soon, he'll shoot his fireballs up at you, and then you get hit and die. Ah, crap. Going good. Well, that's good to hear. Hopefully, God, I'm going to use a continue in this game. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. But that's fine, I guess, you know. How's the gameplay itself actually looking right now? Because it's... I'm never a good judge of these things. I know my audio is probably still all stupid sounding. I know I turned it down earlier because it was being all weird and glitchy, and I don't know how to fix that. Redox, you might know OBS and stuff. For whatever reason here, the last, I know, few times I've streamed, I mean, granted, it's years apart, but like this past December and the December before, there'd be, you know, I'd start up my stream and my audio would always be weird sounding. There'd be like these weird glitches in it. Sometimes if I restart the stream, it takes care of it. I tried that today. It didn't help, but I didn't feel like messing around with it anymore. But you stream a bit. Do you know any fixes for that? Any troubleshooting tips or tricks you could give us? Kind of wanted to hang on to that. Yeah. Time already. Good luck. Thanks, Hungry. Ah. Enjoy your supper. Ah! Shouldn't have frozen. I should have just kept walking. Ah! No! Ah, crap. Ooh, I got him. I didn't think I was going to get him. Oh, you stupid! No! Back to a different mic setting, so I'd reset the audio and make sure my mic was selected and was good to go. See, yeah, that doesn't ever seem to be the issue with my mic. It's always my gameplay music. You know, the audio coming out of the game. And I don't know if it is the way I've got my mic set up. I'm running a Blue Yeti. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but I've used this thing for years and never had issues. It wasn't until like I said, the last couple streams I've had, there'd be times when it's like real choppy audio. Yeah, I turned my music way down, Hungry, because it was here. Matter of fact, I'll show you really quick. I'll turn it up. Ah, come here. Let you hear it. I mean, obviously it sounds fine for me because I'm hearing it come through the TV, but the audio going through the stream. I don't know. Might be my you know, it might be because I actually thought the capture card I'm using right now died last year. But plugging it in again, it's running fine. And I never had issues with it before. But you know, that maybe that is the problem then. So I'm gonna turn it back down so you guys don't have to listen to that anymore. I need that, thank you. Haha. See, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason as to where he ends up. Like when he disappears and reappears, I think it's just 100% random. Oh god, you know, I just feel like maybe I've made RNGesus mad or something. And for those of you who don't know, RNGesus is one of those things that you'll hear on like Awesome Games Done Quick, because they always talk about RNG and then making the RNG gods mad. Oh, look at that. Come here. Okay, just stand there. Fool. See if I can get him to do his jump. Ah, no. Ah, crap. Okay, come here. You can manipulate him into doing a big jump. Ah, thank you. If when he's standing there, if you face away from him and kneel, he'll do the really high jumps. You can walk under him. The Elgato. Yeah, I've been actually thinking about picking up the Elgato because this thing's been acting weird. And I'm using the Hopog PVR, and I mean it's been great for me overall, but yeah, it's just here lately it's been acting up. So here lots of folks like the Elgato, but it has more features and power than I really need. So pleased with a really simple card. What are you using, Red Ox? Oh, you're gonna be using the Hopog Rocket HD. Thank you. I try. Maybe I'll have to look into that. I happen to have another one, but yeah, I know there's something that's different about them for some reason. Okay, now, if I were a man, I'd go through the game a second time, which is a challenge. But I'm not going to do that right now because we've got other games to get through. Now, the one problem with this, like I was saying, you don't have the right button to get into your menu screen to go back into the other games. So what you actually have to do is on the second controller is hit the home button, and then when you go back into it, you can get into your screen here. One thing I do want to see really quick. Let's go into display settings. I want to see what it looks like in Pixel Perfect really quick. I don't know if I see any difference. I think they both look pretty good, honestly. Yeah, some of it's a little bit smoothed out, but I can't really tell. Oh. So So I'm trying to read the chat here. So it's 1 gen newer than the PVR. Oh, okay. Well, that might be something to check out then. I don't know if you guys can see any difference between what I just had it on and whatever, but we'll go back to original and let's exit, and we'll go. I know some people are asking about Kid Dracula. Since I'm limited on time, let's check out some Kid Dracula. Let's see what Kid Dracula is all about. Originally released for the family computer in Japan, only as Akumaju Dracula Boko Dracula Kun. That's a lot to say. In 1990, Kid Dracula has been, for the first time, localized in English for this occasion. One day, Kid Dracula arises from 10,000 years of slumber. Can of tomato juice in his hand, Kid Dracula was enjoying TV for the first time in 10,000 years when, out of the blue, one of his servant bats suddenly bites his head. What the fang is going on? What are you gonna do to me? Don't you know that I'm the king of this world, Kid Dracula? Hurrah for Garamoth, screamed the bat. The bat then fainted, leaving Kid Dracula in complete confusion. And then boom, a big scary demon appeared on the TV. I conquered the demon realm while you were sleeping like a log. You shall call me the Demon King Garamoth from now on. Oops. I missed the end of it. So, yeah, let's check out what this is all about. There's the moon sleeping like it does. Being all lazy. Ah, look at that. It's a big fish head guy. Did he just throw a rock at the moon? You got a pretty good arm there, Dracula. You might have a... Now, what are you doing standing out in the daylight? What is this business? 1990. Right around the same time Castlevania 3 came out. I know that the boss of this game is a boss in Symphony of the Night. If you've ever played Symphony of the Night, the great big giant boss that you fight in the inverted castle, it's like one of the last bosses you fight. That's the same guy as the boss in this. I do know that. Well, hey guys, look at my hair. I'm a Super Saiyan. I got a cape on. It looks like I got on a little bow tie. Okay, so I'm throwing rocks. Oh, and I can do a big burst too. Kamehameha. Oops. This is the same opening music as Castlevania 3. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I can shoot up, can I? Symphony of the Night is your favorite game. I do like that game a lot. But listen to it. Hold on. Yeah, see, it's Castlevania 3. It's totally Castlevania 3. But kind of jazzed up a little bit, little cuter. Haha. Like how it says "pow," or is it? No, it's "pawn" when you hit a guy. That's funny. I don't know if this game has wall meter or not. Come here. No. Come here and die, please. Thank you. I wonder if this game has other Castlevania musics in it. I have to assume it would. Okay. Haha! Look at that. Now I can get hit one more time. Okay. So if you pause it and you hit select, it sounds like you can maybe do something. Like I'm seeing like it's got a, like my little icon on the left. On the bottom left, you know, looks like a, you know, that's your weapon that you have. So I'm assuming you get different, like, fireballs or something that you can throw later. jumping in this is a little weird. Ah. It seems like there's times you can maybe jump a little bit higher if you hold down the jump button. Do they modify this game for the re-release? Not that I can... I don't know. I've never played this game before to be able to tell you if they've done anything to it. I think it's, you know, got English in it now rather than it just being in Japanese. But the other games, they didn't do anything to... At least in Castlevania 1, they didn't. You can, you know, change your... you know, if it's original, pixel perfect, your aspect ratio, you can add scan lines, that kind of thing. This looks like it's right out of Castlevania 3 and 1 at the same time. Had a KKK guy with a swastika in this game, from what I recall. I think they took the swastika off. That guy. I think I did hear that. Yeah, and this... Oh God! Why didn't anyone tell me that was gonna happen? That was not nice of them at all. So I've used 2 lives in the first stage. Don't know if we'll get through this or not. Played a little bit of the Game Boy game. It was pretty fun. Is it a manji? I don't think it is. I think it's like... I'm not sure how that was working, Hungry. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, there's another one that does it. Oh God, all these are going to do that. Thank goodness. See, this is like going into the fight against Dracula. Moon and everything, except it's a sleepy moon. So I bet I got a boss coming up here. Oh, I think this is the boss too. Ah! He hit me in the butt. I'll make you cry. Oh God. So then he's gonna shoot and jump. Okay. Oh God. Kamehameha! And then he's gonna do that. Okay. I think I got this. I think we got this. Yeah, you better run. Do I get a crystal? Aw, you don't even get a little crystal. Yes, homing spell. Oh, that's cool. I get a spread shot. Yes. Probably Manji, but when you put in a white hooded guy, it doesn't seem that way. Exactly. At least for us Westerners. Love the art style. Use some great color palettes. Yeah, this is kind of cool. What am I doing? Which will it be? I don't know. Okay. Roulette it is. Have fun. So, try my luck. Okay. 2 coins for 1 medal. Okay. You need to bring more coins. Okay. See me again. Alrighty. Yeah. The other thing I've been hearing people say about this is that it plays a little bit more like Mega Man, and I agree. A little slower than Mega Man. I don't think that lady was wearing pants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those ladies were not wearing pants. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Hungry, did you beat this one? It's only a manji when the boss walks left, apparently. Swastika when he walks right. Yikes. And no, I didn't beat it. Definitely see the Mega Man inference. Yeah, that's... Ah, God. Okay, so jump here. Oh no, I missed. Oh, thought I was gonna go down to the drink. Okay. Oofta. No! Ah! Ah! Okay. Yeah, the jumping in this is taking a little getting used to. I know, it's just... Can't quite put my finger on it. It's just got a weird kind of floaty feel to it. Oh God. What's happening here? Is it... Ah! Get away, turtle. Oh, jeez. No. No. Go away, Goku. Oh, what is happening? Why are you being mean to me? I got Goku shooting lightning bolts at me, and I got this other dude trying to blow me off. Ah! Ah! Is that it? Oh, there's more to the level. Poop. So I'm almost dead. I think I can jump on these guys with their faces. Oh God. Oh dear. I need you. Ah, no. Ah, crap. Floaty and a little stiff. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The jumping. Oh no. Ah, okay. So the way the clouds are looking is the way they're gonna go. It's like in Mario 3 when you gotta jump on those platforms that have the arrows on them. Okay. Oh God, come on. Ah, it's a giant chicken. Ah. Wait, hold on. Isn't there... Aha! Forgot I had this. Ow. Ah! I don't know if I like that or not. Ah, and I'm dead. All right. Well, I think we'll call that a game here, my friends. And we'll hop into something else here real quick. Love the big sprites, yeah. And yes, I was going, no! No! I will go exits. Let's see what else we want to get into. Since I haven't played these, I'm going to try Adventure and Belmonts Revenge. Circus Charlie time. Not quite sure what that means. $19.89. I know this one runs really sluggish. I have played this one, but like back when it first came out. So that was 30 years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is really sluggish. Oh, God. Come here. Seems like there's a little bit of screen tearing going on here. Now, one thing I do know that's cool about this game, really quick is that on this game you can change if you go into you can go into a dot matrix and make it look like the Game Boy game. Not sure what the pixel perfect one is, and then you can do a brown color filter, a pixel perfect, and then one with scan lines. Kind of want to put it on this for a minute. Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks like a Game Boy screen. That's kind of neat. I like that. Come here, Mauser. Yeah, and you don't climb stairs in these games. You climb ropes, which is weird. Ah. Ah, get away from me. Okay, so the cross gives you invincibility in this, okay? Good to know. I don't know if you can see it on the stream or not, but I mean, the screen does look like it's in like a dot matrix, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch it back to one of the other ones here really quick. We'll go into display settings. Let's try the pixel perfect one. See how that looks. I don't know if I see any real difference between that and the original. There is kind of a, like I said, a weird, like almost screen tearing a little bit. Ah. Go ahead and pick that up. Some people were disappointed in this collection because it lacked the proper Metroidvania games from the series. You know, and maybe, but if you're going back to like the original feel for Castlevania, this is a really great collection for that, in my opinion. Because all these games play like that. It's except for Castlevania 2, obviously. So for the people complaining like, oh, it doesn't have Symphony of the Night, there are 8 million ways you can play Symphony of the Night. So shut up about it. And that's how I feel. You know, I mean, they did just come out with that Symphony of the Night Rondo of Blood collection on PS4. So, I mean, there's a way that you can play Symphony of the Night that's come out recently. Granted, it is like the PSP release, so it's not... You know, and people complained about that because it wasn't the original PlayStation release. So, you know, it's whatever. Something like this for Tetris. Yeah, I heard that Deviant, that they did like a Game Boy filter for the Tetris. I just prefer the action platformer Castlevanias. I go back and forth. I'm not disappointed. I still want this collection. Yeah, I do too. Sedate. I obviously, because I've got it. And the only DLC that I know of that's coming out for this is the addition of the Famicom games. So you can play the Japanese version of Castlevania 3, which is what I'm really, really, really looking forward to. Oh, I can't whip that. Oh, there we go. Get a little health back. I'll take that. It's like wall meat, but heart and a candle. I don't know. I love Symphony of the Night, but I ain't upset about it. Love Metroidvania games. I do too. And if you've never played like Faxanadu or Legacy of the Wizard, you need to play those games. Those are awesome, awesome Nintendo games. Ooh. Go away, bird. I just want to try to get to the first boss. I think he's like a big dude with a sickle thing that he swings at you. Oh god. Yeah. How did I know that was gonna happen? Because oh pff, man. Where do I start? Better not start at the beginning. Okay, that's good. One thing that does suck is, like, your whip upgrades you lose if you get hit. Like, I remember that there's, like, a fireball whip that you can get in this game. And I remembered you would lose that if you got hit, but I didn't remember, like, the whip I have now, if I get hit, I lose it. And I go back to the little dinky whip, which, don't think I'm a fan of that. Okay. Let's see if we can do it this time. Fax Xanadu. Yeah, buddy. You know it. Okay, I think this is the boss coming up. Oh, I gotta jump on those things, don't I? Yeah. That's right. Going back to the Wiener Whip as Crummy, yes. I assume you stole that from Ren. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, come here, bat. I don't know what any of those candles are down there, but I know if it's worth it to go... Oh, crap. Look at that. First try. Ever play the Wii version of this? Rebirth. Yes, I have it. It is amazing. I love it. I have... Oh, there he is. I have the Castlevania Rebirth and the Contra Rebirth. Leave me alone, sir. Ah! No! No, you cannot touch me there. Ah, crap. Ah! Oh, he stabbed me in the back. That wasn't very nice of him at all. Thank you. Kind of getting the hang of this a little bit better, but man, yeah, it runs pretty slow. It runs pretty slow, that's for sure. Ah! I didn't know he was gonna keep coming at me like that. I thought he was gonna stop when I got to the ledge. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ah. Slow and steady. Seems to be winning the race for that. Really isn't a bad game at all, just too bad they couldn't optimize it more. Yeah, I mean, that's what it kind of seems like, is that, I mean, it's Castlevania, just... Yeah, it would have been nice if they could have, made it a little... Just a little bit better. Oh, God, he got me. I was going to try to go toe-to-toe with him and see if I could just beat him. Game over. Alright. Well, we'll check out the Belmonts Revenge here and see what that's like. I've never played this one. I don't know anything about this game. Sega. Oh wait, wrong company. Belmonts Revenge. Oh, this one has a password. Cool. Let's see what this one's all about. Ooh, a stage select. Man, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. We'll just go with the first one and see what this is all. This is like Crystal Castle. Ah, I like that. Oh, hey, this song's in Castlevania Rebirth on the Wii. Oh yeah, this move's way better. I can already tell this is a much better game than the other one. Still a little slow, but yeah, see, there's your fireball whip. Now I'm cool. But yeah, this is already playing way better. Oh, I want holy water. I want to see what it's like in this game. I'm kind of excited to have a couple more Castlevania games to try to play and beat now, though. Never played this one. Yeah, me either. I never had a Game Boy. You know, I never got into handheld gaming. Just never really cared for it. I'd play, you know, a buddy of mine, a few friends of mine had Game Boys growing up, but you know, I never. Oh, that might. Okay. Okay, so that's a lot like the holy water in the original Castlevania, just doesn't freeze him in place, but it hits him. Okay, good to know. But yeah, I just never cared for playing handheld games much. Now, I will say that I like having my Switch. That is kind of nice to, you know, if I got a little bit of time to kill, you know, I can take, you know, 10-20 minutes, play a little bit on, you know, play a little Octopath Traveler or an NES game or something, and do that. But to have the game be just handheld, I don't know that I'd be down for that much. Just because the looking down like that, it hurts my neck after a while. And I'm old, so that doesn't help either. How often do I stream? Just followed you yesterday, never knew you streamed. Yeah, and I like Big Books is right. I don't stream often, not like I would like to. Oh god. I stream. Oh god. You know, usually around December for the Gaming for Guts charity marathon that I help organize. You know, we do that for the benefit of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation every year, and that's really about the only time I get to dedicate for sure to streaming. Jump down, you. Oh, you can just slide. Okay, well, that's good to know. Get up there. No, there we go. Ooh, crap. Forgot that the hearts are power in this. I've tried Golf Story on the Switch. I heard that's really good. But I've not played it. The brick was the only one you had until the new, okay. And give that to your niece. I was a huge fan of the Game Boys and DS. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep my deal here. It's Guts month for you. Some more stream. Yeah. If I can get one more stream in before the end of the month, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Oh, crap. I bet my checkpoint was going to be behind that door, too. Well, now that I know I can slide down these ropes, that helps. I guess if there was an instruction manual or instructions on how to play the games, you know, I should have read that. Can't type on your phone. Dude, I hear ya. I'm the same way. Usually whenever I'm watching a stream, I'm on my phone. Enjoy your Switch a lot, mostly TV play, but it is fun to take to Starbucks with fighting games and challenge strangers. Mortal Kombat 11 is a lot of fun. Yeah, it is cool, and you know, really and truly, I know a lot of people complain about the NES library with the Switch Online, but man, I've really enjoyed that. I really have. I mean, the fact that I could play River City Ransom with someone, like online, it's like, that alone to me is worth it, because that game's awesome. And you know, at some point we'll end up getting like Double Dragon 2 and stuff, so that's cool. I am really excited to pick up Cuphead one of these years, because I really want to play that, and I pray that with the kind of slight partnership that Nintendo and Microsoft seem to be having, that we'll get the Rare Replay that came out on Xbox that has like Battletoads and stuff and a bunch of the old Rare games. I really hope we'll get a version of that for the Switch that you can at least download. I'd love that. Worth it for Splatoon 2. Yeah, if you're into Splatoon, well, obviously, because you're always playing that, man. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, and Smash. Gonna get Dragon Ball, SNK, Street Fighter. Yeah, I need to get some of those. Oh, God. Jump, you fool. There we go. Oh, I'm still on my little dinky whip here. Oh, come on. Haha. How about you? Ah, crap. I don't think I wanted that right now. Fun fact, Have It You is the old-timey version of way of saying, come at me, bro. Oh, dear. Gotta go! Family barbecue. Dude, that sounds awesome. Enjoy it, Sir HD Man. We will see you later. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy the NES app a lot. I would love Rare Replay. Dude, I really hope that we get that. And I love all the NES games that they got. Gotta run too. Alright, Red Ox, you have a good one. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. Hopefully I can stream a little more often. I'd like that. Look at that. We're in like ancient Greece or something. What are you? What is this? Ah! That was not nice of you, sir. Ah. Okay, I think I see what I need to do there. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm on to you, Mr. Wizard Man. Mr. Wizard. Wasn't that the TV show, Mr. Wizard? Oh, I can only hit him for those first few shots. Okay. I see how he is. Come here. Look at that. Look at that. Only died once. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. We're gonna need another Timmy. Timmy! Cool. Digging it. I like it. I think what we're going to do here, really quick, I think we're going to make a save state of this. And... Alright. Now let's check out some other games. Got about another, probably like 20 minutes or so before I got to run. Let's see. What do we want to get into? Does anyone have any thoughts or ideas on what we should play next? Do Castlevania 2, Dracula's Curse, whatever I play, I'm not going to get through it. I am no speedrunner. Who was texting me? Any requests out there in TV land? I'd say we should probably keep it to Simon's Quest or Dracula's Curse since I'm on the NES controller. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd want to try Super Castlevania 4 or Bloodlines without having like a pro controller. Although, you know what? Now that I say that, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious here. I'm just going to play like through the first stages of these. Because I'm kind of curious how to see if I can set this up to make it work. See, so... Jump. Let's see if we make that B, make that A, item R. Let's see. Let's see if we can make that work. Power A enhanced wireless has been great for you. I've never... As a pro controller alternative. Let's see, we'll go gaming for guts. Look at that. Yeah, I've never heard of that deviant. I don't know. I don't know that one. God, I love that shot. It's so good. I might be able to make this work. Because you do have the L and R buttons at the top of the NES controller for the Switch. Splatoon 2 controller grip and a set of pink and green Joy-Cons. Nice. You know what? I think I can make this work, honestly. You can't do a true mapping of the controllers on these games. It's only like this game and Bloodlines are the only ones you can map any of the buttons. But even at that, you can only do that per what the original games allowed, I think. Gotta get it wall meat, even though I don't need it. Don't want it to go to waste. Don't want it to feel bad and sit there for the rest of its wall meat life, wishing it had been eaten in the middle of a haunted castle. So the way I hold a controller, I play with my fingers. So instead of playing like this, so for me to throw the weapon, I've got to kind of put my finger up on the top like that. It's a little weird, but I think if I really, really wanted to, I can make it work. The only thing I'm afraid of with playing with the Joy-Cons with a game like this is because you're not using a D-pad, that it might mess up like my accuracy in terms of like where I am and how I'm moving. Like I might duck when I don't intend to, which happens a lot when you're using analog controllers on old games. At least that happens to me a lot. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, see, it's like just knowing exactly, like if I, especially I want to jump, jeepers, that's a challenge. But because usually whenever you're using your sub weapons in this game, you don't use them. You don't have to use them a whole lot. So I think really and truly I could play through a good chunk of this game without really even needing to use the sub weapons. Look out. Yeah, see, like to like try to jump and hit things might be a little more trouble than it's worth. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, like see, like him. Ah. Come here. Isn't there wall meat here? Nope. Stupid heart. I like how you can jump on the stairs in this game, but I wish you can jump off and on the stairs like you can in Bloodlines. That is one thing that Bloodlines has that this doesn't, that I kind of wish you could do. I always like the horses there in the background of this part. I always thought they were kind of cool, just sitting there, chilling out, hanging, just being horses. Ah, come on. Oh, God. I thought I was going to die there for a second. Go down the stairs. Ah, there we go. You know, there's a knife around here somewhere. I don't want to get it. Ah. Gotta try to pose. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Alright. Well, there's that. Let's see what kind of damage we can do on Bloodlines really quick. Let's see here. Go. See. I don't know that I can... I don't know if I can make that work on here or not. Ruins of Castle Dracula. This is a really good game. I'm glad people are getting a chance to play this because I know this is one of those games that's gone up in price over the years. I'm curious to see what this looks like in Pixel Perfect. So I'm gonna pause it, and we're gonna go into the display settings. We're gonna I don't know that I really see much of a difference. Okay, so it doesn't even want to. Okay, so I think, yeah. So like, you can't use the NES controller on this one at all. Like, you can whip. I might have been. I think I might have mapped the weapon button to. See, I can't even pick up a sub weapon right now. Allocated the jump button to. Why aren't you picking that up? Yeah, see, that's my sub weapon is what I wanted for jump. So, and I can't use the L or R buttons for jump at all. So, yeah, that one's a no-go with the NES controller. So, that's too bad. And we'll exit. I guess for the last little bit here, let's take a look at this bonus book. Just see what this is all about. Box art gallery, featured titles, design archives, research report. Oh, this is okay. Oh, this is awesome. So you get the original box art, and so the following pages contain the images of the original Japanese and Western boxes for each of the games featured in this collection. Note the differences in style and atmosphere between the different regions. So that's really cool. See, I like the Castlevania 4 box art way better. Let's see. Can you zoom in? Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. See, for this... Okay. Hold on. For this, let's switch our controllers here really quick. Change order. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab him. He's going to be 1. He's going to be 2. Okay. 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 There we go. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. No. There, thank you. So to zoom in. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Okay, so I see. So yeah, I think the box art on Castlevania 4 for America is much better than it is for the Japanese release. See, the Adventure, those ones look pretty similar. Part of the Japanese Castlevania 2 one's kind of cool. I think I prefer the American version though on that one. And then Yeah, they call this Bloodlines here in America was Vampire Killer in Japan. And it was the new generation in Europe because, of course, anything that says blood in it was going to get censored in Europe. There's Kid Dracula. Then you got the different release dates and names. That's cool. Oh, and then okay, you've got controls. That's nice. Cool. And same with Simon's Quest. This title introduced a day-night cycle, which was very unique at the time it was released. When it, unique at the time it was released. The world within this game alternates between day and night every 3 minutes in real time, which affects what the player can do. For example, you can only gather information and buy important items in town when it's light outside. I saw some people complaining that like this was thrown together and was dumb and like not even worth it. And just this little bit I've looked at this, I completely disagree. I think this is really cool. This notoriously difficult installment has been praised as a masterpiece of the Castlevania series. The game had a VRC6 chip built into it. That's not what I meant to do. Built into its cartridge, was developed by Konami. Proprietary chip wowed gamers with music and graphics, which were simply amazing for the time. Yes, that was the chip that was included in the Japanese version that gave it that extra sound element to it. That wasn't in the US version, but they are going to be patching in the Japanese version into this at some point. Whenever that happens, I might try to stream some Castlevania 3 when that happens, because I really like that game. Plus, yeah, so you've got your 3 characters that you can have in your party, basically. You've got Trevor, the ancestor of Simon. Then you've got Grant, who you can see here. He's a little dude hanging on the wall there. Sypha, who's like a female wizard, and then Alucard. With Grant, in the US version, he's just got like a little stabby knife that he can stab you with. But the Japanese version, he's got the throwing dagger as his just standard weapon, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, Castlevania 4, cool. There's Castlevania 1 on the Game Boy. I'm just kind of going through this real quick. I gotta use the restroom. We gotta go soon. So, hi. Yep. So, I don't know what all else there is on here. Just gonna page through this really quick. Yeah, there's some interviews on here. So that's really cool. Oh, and you got your timeline for when everything happened. Yeah, because Castlevania and Castlevania 4 are basically the same thing. Oh, you've even got yeah, kids and stuff, the descendants. History, okay. Yeah, this is something I'm really gonna have to dig into and read. I wish they'd come out with a hard copy of this. Oh man, they got artwork. That's all so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into this on another time. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and streaming. I gotta get going. It's time for supper. So appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me. And we're hopefully gonna maybe be able to do this another time. So you guys have a good night. I'll see some of you guys online on different platforms, other people's streams on Twitter and stuff. So you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.